want to look at some thought-provoking images of pareidolia. Pareidolia, what is it? It's looking at the clouds and seeing a dragon. It's looking at a mountain and seeing a giant. We first start with this beautiful blue eye, or at least it appears to be such on the surface. But it's dishwater going down the drain. You should never accept claims from surface information. Next, these bell peppers, who are in absolute horror from what you humans do to them in your ovens and grills. Next, we get this pre-flood giant baby face that young Earth creationist psychopaths like to talk about, instead of using the parsimonious view that it's just rocks that animals and weather have damaged. Holy shit, look at that demon under the water. It's crazy. Just kidding, it's just a shark. Some bum in the gristle and grease of a frying pan. Anthony Hopkins in the clouds. Guess that means that Odin is the true king of the sky. A prophecy of my arrival. More online insanity that this is some giant elephant frozen in stone, but it only looks like an elephant from one single view. Now we get into the AI art that tries to depict some form of a Jesus. This one's probably the worst that I've ever seen. You can barely make out a face of any kind. Here, this looks like a young Tommy Chong with tigers. Odd how he looks so European and clearly is a white man. Here we have a young Keanu Reeves. Looks just like him in John Wick. Next, we have the most holy and divine image of Jesus, right on a dog's ass. My closing thoughts about the mental phenomenon of pareidolia. Some of the images that I chose are fun, but others support some of the wildest and wackiest belief structures and ideologies that I have discovered. Young Earth, giants. There were a few of the so-called giant trees I thought about adding in, but I'll probably do that later in a different video. Of course, the blood magic and human sacrifice cult of Christianity. The saddest thing is the manipulation that these images have from people who have been so heavily mentally abused, manipulated, and indoctrinated. You can scroll throughout the internet and find these artificial intelligent images of this Jesus figure, and there's just hundreds, if not thousands, of amens and praise Jesus and blah 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 underneath some bullshit image of a character in a book that no one has a clue what he even would have looked like if he actually existed in the first place. These are just more tools used to manipulate believers into feeling guilt, to feeling disdain for even being born, to accept that original sin, that some woman ate a piece of fruit, and you are, in turn, are guilty of the same sin because you were born. A sentence to hell just for being born. Accepting the blame for a crime you did not commit and could not have avoided. If you're curious why I have so much vitriol for religion, just stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one.